Welcome to your quiet space at English Speaking Corner. Tonight, we are not just practicing grammar, we are going to retrain your brain to stop dreading tomorrow morning.
It is Sunday night. You are sitting on your sofa. You look at your phone, you see Monday on the calendar, and your stomach instantly feels tight. You don't want the weekend to end.
I used to lie awake for hours on Sundays, rehearsing every possible problem for the week ahead until I was completely exhausted.
In this episode, we will use slow shadowing to replace that anxiety with clear, confident English phrases that settle your mind for sleep.
That feeling has a name. In English, we often call it the Sunday scaries. It is that specific anxiety that creeps in when the weekend is winding down. It is not quite fear, and it's not quite sadness. It is a sense of heavy anticipation.
Exactly. It is the anticipation of stress, rather than the stress itself. We spend our Sunday evenings suffering for a Monday morning that hasn't even happened yet. It is a very common habit, but it is a habit that steals our rest.
And because we are language learners here, we have an extra layer of stress. Maybe you are worried about a meeting in English tomorrow. Maybe you are worried about making small talk with your colleagues. The anxiety doubles because you are worrying about the work and the language at the same time.
That is why tonight's session is so important. We are going to verbalize those feelings. When you keep a fear inside your head, it grows into a monster. But when you speak it out loud, clearly and calmly, it shrinks. It becomes just a sentence, and you can handle a sentence.
We are going to go through 4 stages tonight to calm your mind. We will start with acknowledging the feeling, then we will look at the reality, then we will do a tiny bit of preparation, and finally, we will power down for sleep.
Let's start with the first stage, the acknowledgement. The worst thing you can do on a Sunday night is fight the feeling. If you tell yourself, don't be anxious, you will just become more anxious.
It's like the pink elephant trick. If I tell you, do not think of a pink elephant, what is the first thing you see in your mind?
A pink elephant, of course.
Exactly. So instead of fighting the Sunday scaries, we are going to admit they are there. We're going to greet them politely. This takes the power away from the fear.
Listen to this first phrase. It is simple, honest, and very grounding. I feel a bit heavy about tomorrow.
Heavy is a great word here. Anxiety often feels like a weight on your chest or in your stomach. By saying I feel heavy, you are describing the physical sensation. Let's practice this. I will say it, and then you repeat it in the pause. Listen to my pace. I am not rushing.
I feel a bit heavy about tomorrow.
I feel a bit heavy about tomorrow.
Good. Notice we did not say I am terrified or I hate tomorrow. We just said it feels heavy. It is a manageable observation.
Let's try another one. This one validates your desire for rest. I wish the weekend was longer.
I wish the weekend was longer.
It's a simple wish. Everyone feels this. By saying it out loud, you are joining the human club. You are not alone in this feeling.
I wish the weekend was longer.
And finally, let's add a permission slip. We need to give ourselves permission to feel this way without guilt.
Try this phrase. It is okay to feel a little anxious right now.
It is okay to feel a little anxious right now.
It is okay to feel a little anxious right now.
How does that feel? For me, when I say that sentence, my shoulders drop about an inch. I stop holding them up so high.
It's the forgiveness factor. We often beat ourselves up for being anxious. We think, I should be stronger. I should be more prepared. But saying it is okay stops that internal fight. You are making peace with your current state.
Let's move to the second stage, the reality check. Once we have admitted how we feel, we need to bring some logic into the room.
Anxiety is a liar. Anxiety tells you that Monday is going to be a disaster. It tells you that you will make mistakes, that everyone will be angry, and that you will be too tired to cope.
But is that true? Think about your track record. You have lived through hundreds of Mondays. You have handled difficult weeks before. The reality is usually much softer than the nightmare in our heads.
So we need phrases that remind us of our competence. We need to remind ourselves that we are capable. Here is a strong, logical sentence. Monday is just another day.
It's not a monster. It's just 24 hours, like Sunday and like Tuesday. Let's shadow this.
Monday is just another day.
Monday is just another day.
Monday is just another day.
It helps to strip the label Monday of its power. It's just a day. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. You eat breakfast, you do some work, you come home. It's manageable.
Here's another one for when you feel overwhelmed by the amount of work you have to do. When I look at my calendar and see 10 different tasks, I start to panic. I feel like I have to do them all at 8 a.m.
But you can't do them all at 8 a.m. You can only do them one by one. So let's tell our brains that truth.
Listen to this phrase. I will take it one step at a time.
I will take it one step at a time.
I will take it one step at a time.
This is one of my favorite idioms.
In English, one step at a time. It paints a picture of walking. You cannot jump to the top of the mountain. You just have to put one foot in front of the other. And if you are worried about your English skills specifically, this applies too. You don't have to speak perfect English for 8 hours straight. You just have to get through the first email, then the first conversation, one step at a time.
Let's add one more phrase to the reality check. We need to remind ourselves of our history of survival. I have handled busy weeks before.
I have handled busy weeks before.
I have handled busy weeks before.
Think about that for a second. It is true, isn't it? You have had difficult weeks in the past. Did you get through them? Yes. Are you here right now, safe on your sofa? Yes.
So the evidence suggests you will get through this week too. You are stronger than your anxiety gives you credit for.
Now that we have calmed the emotion and engaged the logic, we need to do something physical. This brings us to stage 3, the micro prep.
Action is the antidote to anxiety, but we don't want big actions. It is Sunday night. We do not want to start writing reports or answering emails now. That will just wake your brain up.
We want micro prep, tiny, small actions that signal to your brain that you are ready. This closes the open loop in your mind.
For me, the biggest stress is the morning rush. I hate running around looking for my keys or deciding what to wear, so my micro prep is laying out my clothes.
Let's put that into a sentence. Even if you are not doing it right this second, speaking the intention helps.
My clothes are ready for tomorrow.
My clothes are ready for tomorrow.
My clothes are ready for tomorrow.
When you say this, visualize your clothes sitting on a chair or hanging on the door. It is one decision you do not have to make in the morning. Your brain can let go of that task.
Another big source of Sunday anxiety is the alarm clock. We worry we will oversleep, or we worry we won't get enough sleep.
I have a habit of checking my alarm 5 times before I sleep. It is a nervous habit, but if I say it out loud, I can trust myself more.
Try this. I am setting my alarm now.
I am setting my alarm now.
I am setting my alarm now.
And the follow-up phrase, which is even more important, I have enough time to rest.
I have enough time to rest.
I have enough time to rest.
This counters the panic of looking at the clock and calculating the hours. If I fall asleep now, I get 7 hours. If I fall asleep in 1 hour, I get 6 hours. That calculation keeps us awake.
Tell yourself you have enough time. Even if it is a little less than perfect, your body will rest if you stay calm.
There is one more micro prep action that I think is essential for modern mental health. It is about the phone.
Ah, the doom scrolling. Lying in bed, scrolling through social media, seeing everyone else's perfect weekends or reading bad news. It is the worst way to end a Sunday.
It keeps the brain in a high alert state. So let's practice the commitment to put it away.
I am putting my phone away.
I am putting my phone away.
I am putting my phone away.
Imagine placing it on the charger, face down, perhaps across the room. You are disconnecting from the noise of the world and reconnecting with your own quiet space.
Before we move to the final stage of powering down, I want to take a brief moment to mention something. If you are finding this calm approach helpful for your English mindset, please consider subscribing to English Speaking Corner.
We are building a library of these quiet, confidence-building lessons. By subscribing, you make sure you don't miss the next session, and it helps us reach more learners who are tired of the pressure and just want to speak naturally.
Thank you for being here with us. Now, let's move to stage 4, the power down.
We have acknowledged the fear, we have checked the reality, we have done our tiny preparation. Now, the day is done. It is time to tell your body that it is safe to shut down.
These phrases should be spoken even more slowly. Imagine you are whispering them to yourself in the dark.
The first one is a boundary setting. You are drawing a line between Sunday and Monday.
I am done for today.
I am done for today.
I am done for today.
Simple but powerful. You are not working anymore. You are not planning anymore. You are done.
Think of yourself like a machine that needs to be switched off to work properly tomorrow. You cannot run on 10% battery. You need to recharge.
So let's use that metaphor. I am recharging my battery.
I am recharging my battery.
I am recharging my battery.
When you say recharging, feel your body sinking into the mattress or the sofa. Imagine the energy flowing back into you simply by doing nothing.
Doing nothing is productive when you are sleeping. It is the most important work you will do tonight.
Sometimes the anxiety comes from a feeling of being unsafe or unprepared, like we are going into battle. We need to remind our primitive brain that we are safe.
I am safe and ready.
I am safe and ready.
I am safe and ready.
You are safe in your home. You are ready because you have done your micro prep. There is nothing left to worry about right now.
Let's put a few of these together into a gentle sequence. I want you to close your eyes if you can. If you are on the bus or walking, just soften your gaze. Listen to the rhythm.
I am done for today.
I am done for today.
My mind is calm.
My mind is calm.
I am ready for sleep.
I am ready for sleep.
Tomorrow will take care of itself.
Tomorrow will take care of itself.
That last one is beautiful. Tomorrow will take care of itself. It means you don't have to control everything right now. You can trust your future self to handle the morning.
Exactly. The version of you that wakes up tomorrow morning will have had breakfast, coffee, and a good sleep. That version of you is capable. The tired version of you right now just needs to let go.
I want to talk a little bit about the voice we use when we talk to ourselves. Often on a Sunday night, our internal voice is harsh. It is like a drill sergeant. You have to do this. Don't forget that. You better not mess up.
That harsh voice triggers the stress hormones. It wakes us up. We are trying to do the opposite. We want to use a voice that is like a kind parent or a good friend.
When you practice these phrases tonight, try to actually change the tone of your voice. Speak softer. Speak lower.
Let's try one phrase with 2 different tones so you can hear the difference. First, I will say it with a stress voice. I need to sleep now.
You can hear the tension. It sounds like a command. It sounds like if you don't sleep, you are in trouble.
Now, let's try it with the calm voice. I need to sleep now.
That sounded like an invitation. It sounded comfortable.
Let's practice that inviting tone. It is time to rest.
It is time to rest.
It is time to rest.
I am letting go of the week.
I am letting go of the week.
I am letting go of the week.
Imagine the week is a heavy bag you have been carrying. You are just setting it down by the door. You don't have to carry it into your bedroom.
As we come to the end of this session, I want you to notice how your stomach feels now compared to when we started.
At the beginning, we talked about that tight knot, that heavy feeling. Hopefully, it feels a little looser now, a little lighter.
We didn't change your schedule. You still have to wake up tomorrow. You still have to go to work or school. But we changed your relationship with tomorrow.
You moved from being a victim of Monday to being the owner of your Sunday night. You used your English not just to communicate with others, but to communicate with yourself.
That is the ultimate goal of fluency, isn't it? To feel as comfortable in English as you do in your own thoughts. To be able to soothe yourself in your new language.
I recommend that you save this episode to a playlist called Sunday Night. Do not rely on your memory. Next Sunday, that familiar feeling creeps in around 8 or 9 p.m. Put your headphones on.
Let us talk you through the process again. Let us remind you to lay out your clothes, set your alarm, and put the phone away. Make it a ritual.
Rituals are powerful because they signal safety to the brain. If you do this every Sunday, eventually your brain will learn, oh, we are listening to Anna and Mark? Okay, that means it is time to stop worrying and start sleeping.
You are building a conditioned response. English becomes your trigger for relaxation.
So your challenge for tonight is very simple. Choose one of the phrases we practiced. Maybe Monday is just another day, or I am done for today, and whisper it to yourself right before you close your eyes.
Make it the very last thing you think before you drift off.
You have done the work. You have practiced the language. Now you deserve the rest.
Have a wonderful sleep and a calm start to your Monday.
Good night.